Let's talk about one of the city's quirkiest and most mysterious stories, the Cincinnati subway. Did you know that Cincinnati has a 2-mile subway system right below our feet and that it's never been used? But what if I told you there are some bold new ideas to transform these tunnels into something extraordinary? Let's dive into the possibilities. Hey, I'm Danny Barron, a top 1% realtor with the Barron Group here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And while we love working with our clients to buy and sell homes, we also love the community here. On our channel, we're all about exploring the unique, vibrant sides of our city, and today's topic is a perfect example. We are talking about Cincinnati's abandoned subway system. We'll explore its fascinating history, the city's recent call for proposals to repurpose these tunnels, and all of the creative ideas that have been submitted, some of which are just flat out incredible. Stick around to the end because I'll share which ideas got the most public votes in what could be one of Cincinnati's most exciting projects. Not to mention a few ideas of my own. Let's get started. To understand the future of Cincinnati subway tunnels, let's take a quick look at their past. It all started in the early 20th century when the city decided to replace the outdated Miami and Erie Canal with a 16-mile rapid transit system. The vision? A subway that would connect downtown Cincinnati to its growing suburbs. A pretty sick idea, to be honest. Construction began in 1920 with big ambitions, but unfortunately, post-World War I inflation, budget mismanagement, and local government opposition caused delays and drained the resources. By 1927, only 11 miles of the subway were completed, and then the money ran out. The economic downturn of the Great Depression sealed the fate of the subway. Cars took over as the dominant form of transportation, and public interest in completing the subway completely faded. Which, may I just say, is wild to me because there was so much money invested into this system. Fast forward to today, Cincinnati still owns a 2.2-mile stretch of unused concrete tunnels below Central Parkway. Maintaining them costs taxpayers money every single year, and that's why the city issued an RFI, or a request for information, to find creative new ways to use this space. So now is the fun part. Let's dive into some of the ideas that have been proposed. First up, we have Platt Architecture and Design's vision for an underground bathhouse. Travel with me. I need you to think ancient Roman vibes meet modern wellness retreat. Picture pools and saunas built right into the subway platforms with a design inspired by Istanbul's Basilica Cistern. This proposal is all about relaxation. Communal pools, private treatment rooms, and even a lounge space for yoga or meditation are part of the concept. There's even a plan for a cafe on site because what's better than a latte after a soak? Now, I have to admit, this one feels like a complete transformation. It's unique, luxurious, and something that could really draw people from all over. But at what cost? Literally, this will not be cheap. And how would they maintain proper ventilation for such a humid environment underground? Definitely something to think about. What do you think? Would you want to visit Cincinnati's very own underground spa? Next up, we have a nostalgic nod to Cincinnati's past, bringing back the Miami and Erie Canal. KZF Design's proposal reimagines the tunnels as waterways, creating a network of locks, lagoons, and even a marina. This one's a showstopper. Imagine kayaking down what's now Central Parkway or strolling along a boardwalk surrounded by greenery and public art. It's a bold way to tie Cincinnati's history into a modern urban design. But let's be real, the logistics here are wild. We're talking about major infrastructure changes and sky-high costs, especially if you factor in connecting the canal to the Ohio River. While it's ambitious, this one might remain more of a dream than a reality. Still, it's fun to imagine, right? Hey, thanks for rocking with us so far. Do me a quick favor, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel below. I promise we'll keep the content fun and interesting for you. And if you're ever interested in buying or selling real estate in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, or Dayton, make sure to reach out to our team. Our contact information is below. Now, on to idea number 3. Shifting from a nod to Cincinnati's past to a vision for its future, Yard & Company brings us the Rhineline, a dynamic series of underground entertainment districts. Each section would have its own theme, like a one-of-a-kind underground beer garden, a smaller performance venue underneath Music Hall, and a market district for art and food underneath Findlay Market. They've even thought about adding skylights to let natural light pour into the tunnels for the first time in over 100 years. It's a creative mix of retail, entertainment, and community spaces that could really bring energy to the area. I personally love this concept because it feels practical, but still exciting. It connects the neighborhoods and brings people together while celebrating Cincinnati's unique culture. The question is, can it be executed affordably and sustainably? Only time will tell. So if you're into a more upscale vibe, Merriman Anderson Architects have something truly incredible, a speakeasy and event center that oozes sophistication. This idea transforms the tunnels into a high-end venue for weddings, conferences, and live performances. Can you imagine a world where a select group of people get to hear Josh Groban belting down there or John Mayer ripping a guitar solo to an intimate crowd setting? Come on. One standout feature is the glass floor that lets guests see the original rail tracks below. Talk about blending history and modern luxury. The banquet hall and cocktail lounge are stunning, creating a one-of-a-kind atmosphere you can't find anywhere else. This idea feels very Instagram-worthy and could attract a ton of buzz, but here's my concern. Would this become a space only accessible to high-paying guests? I'd love to see an option that balances exclusivity with inclusivity for the broader community. From upscale luxury to creative expression, GBBN's concept taps into Cincinnati's artistic soul with an underground art walk that celebrates the city's vibrant arts community. Think galleries, light installations, and pop-up events, all brought to life by partnerships with local organizations like Artworks and the Cincinnati Shakespeare Company. They've even included theater spaces and interactive exhibits in their design. It's a vibrant and creative use of the space that ties directly into Cincinnati's thriving arts scene. I love this idea because it feels like it could be a year-round attraction, and the arts community here is strong. This could give a huge platform and a new platform to showcase their work. Plus, this concept seems to be relatively achievable compared to some of the more extravagant ones. And last but certainly not least, we have Hub and Weber's concept, which blends recreation with utility. This proposal includes kayaking canals, pedestrian and bike paths, and even stormwater management systems to prevent flooding. I personally love how versatile this idea is. Not only does it offer fun, active use of the space, but it also solves a real problem by improving the city's infrastructure. It's practical and playful, a win-win in my book. However, like the canal idea, this one comes with some big logistical challenges. Can you imagine how much work would go into retrofitting these tunnels for water recreation? Still, this really feels like an idea that could put Cincinnati on the map as a city that innovates, something we always want to be doing. And that, my friends, is your journey through the potential that Cincinnati's abandoned subway tunnels have. So, which one was your favorite? As promised, I wanted to share that a recent poll revealed that the number 1 and 2 ideas were finishing the subway and bringing back the canal. Imagine that. The people of Cincinnati are calling for exactly what this project started out to be. And it sounds like we want to revive it for transit. But enough of these public perceptions. What is my best idea for the tunnel? After all, I have my own dreams for this thing. Let's talk for a moment about what immediately came to mind for me. Picture the world's coolest sports bar. And just as I was thinking about that, I thought, man, what about the world's coolest pickleball facility underground? And then it really hit me. What about golf simulators? Well, my friends, the question would be, why not have it all? Check out my design for a sports bar with pickleball and golf simulators. And that's not all. For my final idea, come on, a massive, landmark, one-of-a-kind Chick-fil-A. Or, hear me out, Cincinnati's favorite and weirdest food, Skyline Chili? Or actually, we could... All right, I won't go there. Okay, now it's your turn. Drop us a comment below and tell us your favorite idea of these 6, or if you have your own vision for the subway tunnels, we'd love to hear that too. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. And hey, check out our playlist. We are always exploring the Queen City's most exciting stories, people, and businesses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.